What's going on, guys? Back with another video. So today we're going to be taking a look at a Kevin Samuels video. It's titled Lazy, Trifling, entitled Single Mother is Looking for a Husband. I got a special guest, Naya, right next to me. We're going to break this down. So let's get right into it. Here we go.
Hi, Kevin. Good evening. I know I look like a hard five right now.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Good. What do you got for me?
I want to start off. I really appreciate your podcast as well. I learned so much from you, and I love the tough love. I'm starting to think that maybe I shouldn't have like any expectations whatsoever. I'm listening to you, I'm starting to realize that I do have two children. My children are 12 and 14.
Okay.
And, I really haven't really accomplished much. I'm 33. Should I expect anything? Or should I just...
What do you mean you haven't? What do you do for a living?
I'm currently, unemployed. I haven't really had, a good career. I've just held, little, cashier jobs here and there. I'm not really...
Who do you live with?
I live with my mother.
And you asked me what you should expect in a man?
The head tilt? Oh my god.
All right, so let's pause this. Let's just go over the facts real quick.
The head tilt? I can't. Oh my god. He's like, excuse you? Oh my god.
Okay, so let's go over the facts. She has two kids.
Uh-huh.
I think she said she was, 32, 33?
33?
She's
33?
unemployed.
Yeah. Living
With her mother.
Yeah.
And she's looking for a husband.
Okay.
Is there any hope for her, or is she just
Oh my god, there's always
delusional?
hope for everybody. No, there's always hope for everybody. It kind of made me sad when she was like, I shouldn't have any expectations. I was like, oh my god, I think expectation maybe no, but wanting better for yourself and setting goals for yourself, whatever, I think is important.
Yeah, but I mean, I can set goals to be a millionaire.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm not applying myself, putting myself in situations to make that million.
Yeah, but it's making a goal and executing it, right? So planning and executing. So I just feel like...
But do you think, that's the question, do you think she can execute that goal of landing a husband?
That's up to her, honestly. If she... I have to listen to her more to get a better, opinion.
Okay.
But just off of facts,
right.
She has two kids, she's at her age, no real career, I guess. And she's living with her mom. Of course there's a way to get out of that, but again, we got to make a plan to get you closer to finding that husband that you want, right?
Yeah, so let me position it like this. Let's say you're a man, right? You're making six figures, you're a man.
Okay.
And you saw that on her resume, on a piece of paper. Would you run towards that, or would you run away from that?
Does it come with a picture?
Well, I mean, we're looking at the video now, right?
Oh, okay.
Right? Six-figure guy, high value man, because Kevin Samuels is high value.
She's looking for a high value man, right? Or because I don't think she specified. That's why I was like, what is she looking for? I guess.
So let's just say an average guy making $60,000 a year.
Okay.
Would you want to run to that? Would you want that in your life?
That's gonna sound so mean. No, obviously, ideally not.
All right, well, there you go.
But man, okay, fine, whatever.
Let's continue. Maybe there's more to the story, right?
Yeah,
let's continue.
We'll
let's give her the benefit of the doubt, right? And see if maybe there's some characteristics, right? Okay.
I haven't lost all faith, so I don't know.
Fair enough.
Probably have no expectations, right?
Of a man or a relationship?
Both? Don't they go hand in hand, coincide?
Well, they're different.
Okay.
Do you expect to get a relationship? And if so, then what kind of man?
Okay. So I guess that this is the things I don't have planned. I don't know.
What are the children? How many fathers?
One father.
Where's he at?
He's not around. He's he had another child after me.
Okay, so I gotta ask, how are you gonna be 33 with two kids and no job?
How? Well, I live with my mother. I'm currently on unemployment.
Yeah, I think the answer is the first thing you need to do is, and I mean no disrespect, you gotta get this adult thing together. you got to be able to take care of yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Because your mother has already raised you. Now she's raising you again with her grandkids.
Right.
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, she's looking for a husband, but in reality, I think she should maybe focus on herself as an individual, plus take care of her kids,
Yeah.
get that situation going, you know, get a little bit of money in the bank. And then from there, once you've kind of fixed your life.
Some kind of foundation, right? Right now it's rocky.
Right. Because for a man to come into that, you know.
He's not going to fix it. Like, that's, you know what I mean?
Because that's what it sounds like. It sounds like her life's a mess. She's looking for a man to fix it.
To solve the problem.
When she should be fixing that and then getting into a relationship. Like, what are your, like, do you agree with that, or? Yeah,
like, I feel like if I put myself in her shoes, like, if I was, like, 33, single mother, on unemployment, 2 kids, whatever, I am not sleeping until I understand, like, I do everything in my power to provide for my children. You know what I mean? Like, forget anybody else. Like, thank God I have my mom where she's, like, letting me stay in her house. I'm assuming maybe rent-free or for low rent, whatever. And you have your mom to help you take care of the kids, hopefully. You can work, right? Unless, of course, we don't know everything. If there's a reason why she's not able to work, could be, like, I don't want to say disability or, like, maybe whatever the case is. But yeah, no, I would do everything in my power to like take care of my children first and foremost. And then once I feel like I'm a little bit more in a secure place, then I can maybe shift my focus on thinking, okay, I want a partner and whatever, right? Or a husband, whatever. Yeah. But yeah, this is her last concern right now. Like, you have 2 babies. Like, you gotta really
take care of them.
My God. And I don't even know how old they are or anything, so.
I think she said they were like 11 and 14, something like that. But, like, assuming she's healthy, you know what I mean?
Assuming she's healthy and she's able to work. Right. She should be doing everything in her power. I'm not, like just how men, there's no stigma of guys working, like, 18-hour days or 16-hour days, whatever, to provide for their family. Right. Since she is the sole provider for her 2 children, she's going to have to take that role for the time being, sacrifice like that to make more money to, like, bring it to their kid, like, the children and stuff. And I don't know what she's doing in her spare time, but she can educate herself on the side, like, do something to get a certification. There's so much online learning that you can do and the access of internet where it really, like, you have very little excuse room. You know what I mean?
Because if you look at the flip side, if this was a man calling in, he was unemployed. He wasn't taking.
He would be telling him, like.
Right, like society would call him a loser, right? Like, you'd be a loser. He has 2 kids, no job, and looking for a woman, right? Like, society would.
It's like your priorities aren't, like, straight. You know?
Right, they would stone him to death verbally. You know what I mean? And for a woman, it's like, yeah, do this, but there's no title, there's no name calling behind that. Like, do you agree with that, or?
Yeah, no, you're right. But I think that's also what sucks, though, is that, like, I could not feel comfortable if I were her. Right. Like, I wouldn't have time to be on this video call. Do you see what I'm saying? Like,
like, her priorities are just
I think backwards. she really has to sit down and write down her priorities and make a plan. Just one thing of just getting her finances together, right? And just talking to somebody about that. That's what they should be talking about. How can I plan to get myself in a better financial place where I feel more secure?
She should be on a video call with a financial advisor.
Yes, not a relationship person, because you have now you have children. If this was just her, let's say kids were not in the picture, right? If this was just her and she's unemployed and still living at home at 33, right? That easy quick fix, like that's a lot easier where you're not as, like, strapped. You can save a lot more, save a lot faster. Like, you have more time on your hands because you're not taking care of 2 children or whatever. Like, completely different when you add kids to the mix. They come first. Like, that's no.
But there you go. Cool.
Anyways,
all right.
Got me heated. Oh my God.
No man worth his salt's gonna come in and deal with an unemployed woman with 2 kids.
Right.
So I don't know what you mean about having an expectation.
Well, okay, so I'm guessing, like, okay, so so I haven't had expectations. So my mother said I've been doing is I've been dating the underdog. Okay. And which doesn't end well.
How old is your mother?
54.
And where's her husband?
Oh, my dad passed.
How long ago?
When I was 14.
Okay, so it's been quite a while. Where's her boyfriend?
She hasn't like dated or anything. Oh, you want to get her out?
No. I'm just saying your mom, bless her heart, really is not in a position to give you advice. See, what you're in is a position with a mother,
Mm-hmm.
and you're not her relationship. So she has no problem with her grown daughter
Mm-hmm.
and her grandchildren being in the house because she has no man.
Mm-hmm.
You aren't doing anything. You said you're on unemployment?
Mm-hmm.
When was the last time you had a boyfriend or anything like that?
Last year.
Okay. Which is, you don't really need one. You got to be able to take care of yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So expectations of a man, ma'am, you're not taking care of yourself, much less your children, so you can't have expectations of a man.
Of anyone, right? Mm-hmm.
I mean, if your mother would have put you out.
Mm-hmm.
So when's the last time you held a job?
Like a year ago, I was cashier.
Okay. And is there an injury or something?
No.
So
No, just I was fired for being late.
So you just lazy?
No, it was.
So you just trying?
I was late. I was just.
So
Late.
Yes.
She's 33, 2 kids, and got fired for being late.
Must have been a reoccurring thing. So, yeah.
When you have that much on the line to lose, there's no room for error. So the fact that she's unemployed, it's directly on her.
No injury, no disability,
injury.
nothing crazy, you know?
And the fact that she's looking for expectations from someone else when she should be setting her own expectations as an individual, like, what does that say about her? Right? I mean, her priorities are all messed up. So just what we were saying previously, what man would, like, if
like,
I was...
Yeah, what kind of situation are you really wanting to put
like,
someone
if I
through,
was,
right?
Right? If I'm a single man and I'm looking for a wife, I ain't looking for that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I ain't looking for that. So,
like, man, I just don't understand. Maybe it is like, because I don't want to be like, I don't want to come off mean or too harsh.
Yeah.
But it does come down to laziness. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
that's lazy.
What else is she doing all day? You know,
that's
what
irresponsible.
I mean?
Right? It's irresponsible. And she's on a YouTube, Instagram show looking for a man. Like, it's irresponsible.
Yeah. But you know what's funny though? There are women who sit around thinking that, you know, knight in shining armor kind of situation where it's like, oh, once I get a man, he'll fix all my issues, right? Or he'll provide for me and whatever. I don't have to really do much. All I have to do is just wait and sit and see when he comes, and then I'm free, right?
Right.
So it puts you in the lazy position where you're just like, oh, like, you know, I don't have to really do anything. I'm just, you know, be on unemployment, chill out for a minute, look for a man to take care of me, and then once I have that, then I'm set, you know?
Right.
Plenty of women think like this. Maybe not exactly like that, but
they're out there.
Maybe that's kind of where her mindset was coming from, where she's like, I just want to find a husband so he can just take care of me, so I don't have to worry about working, and I can just, you know, maybe that could be where she's thinking, but.
And I think a lot of men today, because I was reading a stat that a lot of men are just simply not getting married right now. Like the ratio of men getting married to being single, there are more single men on the rise. Yeah. And in addition to that, there's less people having kids now.
Yeah.
So men are frankly scared. Like, to be honest, they're frankly scared to be in a scenario like this with a woman.
Yeah.
And let's say you're a high value man, God forbid, and you have kids with her. I mean, she's gonna look at you as,
and she's just looking for someone from like financial security, right?
So she's gonna look at him as a meal ticket, and ultimately that high value man that's put in all this work to build himself up is gonna be in a scenario that he can't get out of.
Yeah, I also want to say this too, because some people, you know, like loneliness is a thing, you know what I mean? Like we're not just sitting here saying that like she's only looking for someone just for financial reasons, but she could genuinely want a partner, right? Everyone desires that. So I think it's not wrong what she's thinking. I think the timing is just wrong. Like right now, the time right now is to focus on your financial life. And because let's say not everyone's meant to get married, right? Like not everyone is meant to get married. So what if that never happens for you? What if, you know? And what? So you're gonna just like just sit around and just like hope and pray that like someone's gonna come, and then
right.
I just think you're always in the better position. Take care of yourself first, and the right things will come around you. And yeah, that's
it.
That's all I'm gonna say about that.
All right, let's continue.
Are you trifling?
Maybe, yeah. Okay.
Are you trolling me?
No. Okay, no.
Let me see your hand. Let me see your hands. Put those up. Uh-oh, nice fingernails.
Thank you.
Did you do those yourself?
No.
You went and got them done?
Mm-hmm.
Who paid for that?
I paid for them.
With what?
With the unemployment money.
Are you trolling me?
No, but Kevin, don't you think I have to look like something?
And I think you need to grow up.
Oh, okay.
Ma'am, you're 33 years old and haven't had a job in a year, and the job you had as a cashier, you got fired from for being late. That's lazy and that's trifling. If you were a man, they would call you a deadbeat. But the only reason you get away with this is because you got 2 kids and you get unemployment, so you're juking the state. Then you got the nerve to have these fingernails up like you got money to pay for them. That's trash.
But don't you think that as a woman you should like look like something?
For who?
You know, just for like.
For your mama and your kids, you ain't going nowhere. You ain't doing nothing. This is the entitlement. This is the entitlement and delusion. The taxpayers are paying for this.
Well, your money goes for unemployment. But I see what you're saying.
But you came on saying having expectations, and I'm like, at what point do you plan on getting into life and start being an adult?
All right. I mean, I hope. I mean, yeah, you know, you're 100% right.
I know. And where'd you get the phone?
I bought it.
With whose money?
With my money.
Is it like prepaid service or something?
Yeah. I'm not.
Okay, ma'am. I think you know the answer, but no dating. That's not realistic. And there's no way a 33-year-old woman with 2 kids, should have enough pride to be going to get her nails done. I think you should know that, though.
But I feel like with some things you should have to. A woman should be kept. It's like, you know.
For who?
Huh?
For whom?
Just in general, like you said, like, you know, lady should be a lady. I feel like, you know, it's one of the things that a woman should just, you know, I would have had my kids if it's not, but a woman should just, you know, have like certain upkeep
that you can't afford to pay for.
Yeah, so I mean, she's taking whatever little money she has and ultimately investing in her looks, her nails. She's talking about her hair. You know, she has a phone, right? So, I mean, she should be investing that in her kids, right? She should be investing that in her kids. Yeah. She should be investing in maybe getting an outfit to get a job, right? Should be investing in printing out resumes and handing them out. Like, you should be investing in getting a job, not necessarily your looks and just looking for men to give her stuff. Like, just doesn't make any sense.
I'm just curious what she's waiting on.
Yeah.
Like, I'm really curious. Because she hasn't really said it, right? Like, she hasn't really said why she's looking for a husband or
even like what she can provide to the husband.
Yeah, like so I don't
She seems like what she's looking
I'm
for
just-
is like a meal ticket. Like, to be honest, she's just looking for a meal ticket to just give her money and do her nails. Like,
Kinda sit back a
that's
little
just
bit.
pretty much it. Yeah.
Yeah.
All
I mean, seriously, if you were in a country that didn't have such a welfare system,
I got a call, but no, I need to hear
if
this.
we didn't have such a welfare system, you know, if you were in a country that did not, where people, healthy, physically able women.
Well, no, I would have a job right now. It's just that you know, because of like the pandemic hit, so I don't want to go. I don't want to go back
I don't
and
want
forth.
to hear. I don't want. Now, what state are you in?
New Jersey.
Right. When's the last time you applied for a job?
I was working last year.
When's the last time you applied for a job?
So probably. Oh, I like last week. Last week I applied for front desk at a hotel.
And how many applications did you put in last week?
I only put in the one.
One whole application. When 140,000 women last month lost work, you put in one application. Well, guys, it's not uncommon. I wish I could say she was trolling, but
All right, guys, so I'm gonna end the video here. I mean, she put in one application during a pandemic. Like, what do you think is gonna happen? Because even for me, you know, what, 10, 15 years ago, when I was looking for a job, I was putting in 50 a week, right? And I was following up on those 50. I was sending out emails. Hey, did you get my resume? Did you get my resume? And the fact that she just sent one last week during a pandemic, when the unemployment rate is rising and you're out here doing your nails, like, it just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, my advice to her would be to put out some more applications, fix up her resume, go to the pharmacy and pick up some nail polish and paint your own nails, so you still feel like you've put together. You don't need the fake nails. Keep them short, paint them, whatever, keep it pushing. Apply to more jobs. Of course, it's a pandemic, so we don't want to discredit that. Also, it's more jobs are there's not as much available, obviously, now, but it doesn't give you an excuse.
If you're a winner, you're gonna win, regardless.
It doesn't give you an excuse to not try. Do you see what I'm saying? Just because everyone's saying, like, it's everywhere now, right? But she just needs to put in the work, and like she said, she knows she needs to hear it, so she's aware. So I'm really happy to hear that. She's not over here blindly, like, you know. So yeah, she can definitely improve herself. I don't. It's just more of a matter of like her putting in the work.
Yeah. So I mean, looking at the title, lazy, trifling, entitled. Like,
that's a little intense because she really wasn't coming off like okay, yeah, like I would maybe entitled. Do
you think she's lazy?
Yes, I would give her that. The trifling part, I don't know if I felt that.
Really?
How would you describe it as like trifling? Maybe I just don't understand. Like,
trifling is, I guess it can tie in with entitled, just sitting back and not doing much and just wanting things to happen. I mean, I guess trifling and entitled, you can kind of tie in together, but
trifling is like she did something that, like, really bad kind of thing, no? Like,
well, from that perspective, I mean, again, you got 2 kids.
Okay, yeah, you're right. Okay.
And you doing your nails?
Yeah.
One application?
I guess maybe, sure. I don't know.
One application in a year?
I'm being too nice.
Oh,
okay, fine.
Hell no.
I'm being too nice.
If that was a guy, they would
I'm being too nice.
criticize him.
I'm being too nice.
Right?
Yeah.
On Facebook, they would bash him.
Yeah.
Right? Her friends would get at him. They would, in their WhatsApp group, they would, you know what I mean? They'll just, they would crucify this guy. Right? If the roles were reversed. But anyways, guys, that is our reaction. If you like this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, peace.